Hello, good afternoon. Please tell me if you can hear me and see me. I see that on the chat that the Borisov is here. Please let me know if you can hear me and see me. This stream is working, and I think my microphone is working, so I hope everything is all right and that I can start. Yes, so Borisov said that he can hear me. Thank you. I do, thank you. I will start with this seminar of the sacred knowledge. So please, in this seminar, only sacred knowledge is discussed. The sacred knowledge is obtained in deep meditation from spiritual energies of the cosmos. Therefore, it is the knowledge of the Creator and spiritual energies of the cosmos. Sacred knowledge enabled the creation and functioning of the cosmos. Sacred knowledge reveals to us that cosmos is not empty space, vacuum, but that is filled with an almost infinite number of energies, intelligent and super-intelligent energies, created by the energy of the Creator. And there are other energy structures in the cosmos, and cosmos is full of it. So, energies represent the content, essence, soul of the cosmos, while matter in the cosmos, even if it were as large as the stars, represents only dots in the endless sea of cosmic energies. Besides the energy of the Creator, the strongest and most complex energy in the entire cosmos is the energy of the Tree of Christ, which has countless tasks related to maintaining the normal functioning of the cosmos. Christ's energy is important to humans because it emits an energy wave called the wave of life, or the life-giving wave, which spreads throughout the cosmos, through each of its points. The life-giving wave carries programs that enable the activation of life in dead matter. Living beings are created by the action of the life-giving wave. In this way, dead matter begins to live, develop, reproduce, adapt to environmental conditions, and change. The wave of life is the activator, the implementer of life, and the means that maintains it. The wave of life has created countless forms of living matter, that is, living beings in the cosmos. Each of them is adapted to the conditions of the environment from which they originate. One of them is the human race on the planet Earth. Today's topic of the sacred knowledge is the consequences of negative thoughts and human stresses. I receive a narration from the energy cloud about this topic, and now I will read it. So let me see, is everything okay? Does the microphone works? Yes. So I will read the narration that Energy Cloud told me in deep meditation. Energy Cloud is a spiritual being. He is a part of the energy of the Holy Spirit, and his task is to help highly developed persons throughout the cosmos, not only on the planet Earth. Consequences of negative thoughts and stresses. The most important thing you should know is that negative thoughts and stresses are the cause of all misfortunes in the human race. Although it seems banal and incomprehensible to people, the sacred knowledge reveals to us this connection between the cause and the consequence. In the past, when people were in contact with nature, they were aware of the connection between their thoughts and behavior with the health in the first place, and then with all other human virtues and flaws. The human race was given a free will because it enables unfettered creativity to solve human needs and tasks that the Creator set before people. Due to the specific development of the human race, free will provided to be a double-edged sword because, on the one hand, it enabled the accelerated development of creativity, and, on the other hand, it enabled the creation of a large number of negative thoughts and stresses that led to great deviations in the behavior and development of people in relation to what the Creator wants for the human race. That easy creation of negative thoughts has brought the human race to the edge of the precipice, from which it is only one step away from self-destruction of human race, with unforeseeable catastrophic consequences for the planet Earth and the plant and animal life on it. This situation in which the human race finds itself, it is the result of a number of negative factors in the development of human civilization, of which two are the most important. The first one is wrong way of thinking, and the second one is the struggle to acquire material wealth and power. The consequences of these two human deviations, which have gained so much momentum, are such that we can say that there is no civilization in the cosmos with such developed deviations, with such behavior, with such delusions, with such destructive actions on the planet Earth and the living world on it. The human race on the planet Earth represents a precedent in the development of material living beings in the cosmos, because it has never happened that a race of living beings reaches the highest level of development provided for living beings, and then, due to a complete disrespect to the basic principles of the cosmos that brought the human race to such a level of development, loses the trust of the Creator and the cosmos that it has gained for so long on its way, and in an instant finds itself in what is called human Golgotha, when the human race had lost all its characteristics that allowed it to be on such high level of development. The human race then found itself again at the beginning of its development, with the desire and hope of the Creator that human race should realize its mistakes and repent, and again return to the path of harmonizing its way of thinking with the will of the Creator. From then until today, the human race has crossed a thorny path, and in general, the way of thinking of the human race has not evolved. It has not managed to break away from various wrong attitudes, precipitations, untrue information, illusions, and various other imposed beliefs that led man astray. Do not allow him to reach true insights, the same ones that provide the entire cosmos to develop, and which we call the sacred knowledge. Only a few throughout human history managed to get out of that labyrinth of illusions with their positive thoughts and actions, and set out on the path of sacred knowledge that brings only benefit to man. Everything that man dreams about for centuries, fantasizes about, wishes for, believes that such a thing exists. What is worth living for, what is worth even sacrificing for, and that is health, satisfaction, happiness, well-being, love, tolerance, humanity, peace. Therefore, everything that is the opposite of what the human race cherishes as basic principles, as a matrix of behavior that leads man to self-destruction. Today's man creates so many negative thoughts just in one day. Whether he is afraid, whether he envies, hate, whether he is jealous, manipulate and robbing, whether he is at war or in peace, and thus destroys his health and shortens his life, destroys the potentials that the Creator and spiritual energies have built into him. The basic task and goal of man is to fulfill this potential that exists in him with his positive thoughts and actions. In order to achieve this, a person should face the cause of his problems and eliminate them gradually, step by step, and to be aware of the correctness and usefulness of positive thoughts and actions that led a person to the path of spiritual development and the realization of the tasks that the Creator assigned to him. There is nothing simpler than that a person should only harmonize his thoughts and actions with the will of the Creator. And on the other hand, it is so difficult and unattainable for a person to fulfill his life with positive thoughts and actions, and thus help himself and his development, his loved ones, his environment, and thus contribute to the development of the entire cosmos. So this is a narration that energy cloud passed to me in deep meditation. I will first check if everything is all right. Yes, the microphone is working. Okay, I will continue. So we see from this narration of the energy cloud that human race is on the verge of self-destruction due to the extremely deviant and destructive behavior of people towards themselves, towards the environment and the planet Earth. The energy cloud also says that there is no civilization in the cosmos with such behavior, and there are a huge number of civilizations in the cosmos. The roots of such deviant behavior go back to the distant past, when the human race reached a high level of spiritual development in so-called paradise. Then the human race, due to disrespect for the Creator and the basic principles of the development of the cosmos, was expelled from the paradise and returned to the beginning of its development, with the hope and desire of the Creator that human race will understand its mistakes, repent, and start over again towards paradise by harmonizing its way of thinking with the will of the Creator. Humanity today is burdened with a series of problems, of which two are the most important. The first one is the wrong way of thinking, and the second is the struggle to acquire material wealth and power. These two problems are interconnected and interviewing, but it can be said that the wrong way of thinking is a deeper problem, a root from which all other problems arise. The consequences of these two problems are diseases, bad interpersonal relations, wars, hunger and poverty, pollution and destruction of nature and planet Earth, etc. Most people, when they have a problem, instead of looking for a solution to that problem, they look for the culprit responsible for that problem and send negative thoughts to him. This wrong way of thinking leads to the emergence of negative thoughts, which can be aggressive, such as hatred and the struggle for power, or passive, such as dissatisfaction, sadness, grief, fear. So, negative thoughts are a reaction to some problems and unpleasant situations that have befallen us or that may befall us, but wrong, because instead of looking for a way out of the given situation, we are searching for the culprits and take revenge on them, send them negative thoughts. So spiritual energies said, when a problem arises, there are only two ways to approach that problem. The first one is to solve the problem, if it is possible, if we can solve it. But if we can't solve the problem, it is under our ability, then we must forget that problem and do not have negative thoughts about that problem. That kind of attitude towards problems creates only positive thoughts that are positive thoughts are creative and they are in the harmony with the will of the Creator. Every human thought represents an energy wave that spreads spherically from our head and reaches the end of the cosmos in an instant. On the surface of that wave, there is information about the content of that thought. The thought can be positive, neutral, or negative. Positive thoughts are creative and have a series of positive effects on human life and development, while negative thoughts lead to great deviations and flaws in people's behavior in relation to what the Creator expects from us. Negative thoughts, passing through aura on its way to the cosmos, damage the human aura in such way that they neutralize the gray bioenergy in the aura, and with it create the so-called energy jelly. The existence of energy jelly in the aura leads to a deviation from the laws of bioenergy, which represent the guarantor of the normal functioning of the aura and the guarantor of the psychophysical health of a person. So, negative thoughts and stresses lead to the appearance of psychophysical diseases in the body. Damaged aura do not immediately lead to illnesses in the body, but it takes a certain amount of time from the onset of negative thoughts and stress to the appearance of symptoms in the body. Negative thoughts also arise as a result of stress that a person experiences. In the first moments of stress, which can be very intensive, there is a thought about the danger that a person experiences. But negative thoughts can appear later during prolonged stress, when a person relives that stress. The harmful effect of negative thoughts and stresses on the aura is not uniform, but it depends on the type of negative thoughts and stresses, their duration, frequency of thought, because the lower the frequency of brain waves, the deeper and more intense the harmful effects of negative thoughts on the aura. Damage to the aura as a result of negative thoughts and stress does not only lead to illnesses, but to the degradation of spirituality, creativity, intelligence, tolerance, humanity, and other human virtues, because all these virtues represent the functions of the human aura. Negative thoughts and stresses fill the human soul with their negative energy, and thus prevent the realization and fulfillment of the basic tasks that the human soul has, which is the spiritual development that directs a person towards the Creator. The human soul that is filled with negative energies leads to the development of human flaws, that is, to the behavior and opinions of people that deviate from the will of the Creator. And that is intolerance, unfriendliness, laziness, spite, disrespect for others, etc. Therefore, man's task is to cleanse his soul of negative elements and replace them with energies from positive thoughts and actions, which is achieved by correct way of thinking, i.e., harmonizing the way of thinking with the will of the Creator, which is achieved gradually, step by step, with positive prayers to spiritual energies to help us solve our problems and through meditations. Let me see if everything is all right. Yes, the microphone is working. Okay. Now we will do some prayers. First, I will ask an energy to help everyone who is watching this seminar. So please close your eyes and what will happen. So slowly open your eyes. So please, if you feel something or have experienced something during these energy actions, please write it down. I felt warmth and my blood circulation is better, and I feel some freshness and calmness. I will Borisov said that tears came out of his eyes. Thank you. So this energy, I will explain what is it about. I asked the mandala of Ljubiša Stojanović and spiritual energies to help all those who are watching this seminar. What is it about? 6 days ago, in deep meditation, I was told to ask to create a mandala program and that program to be realized. And I do it in deep meditation. And 3 days after, also in deep meditation, guided by the energy cloud and Ljubiša Stojanović, I prayed and asked that the mandala of Ljubiša Stojanović and spiritual energies to be tied to a button of my shirt. So when it was finished, the button of my shirt, I scratched it from my shirt, and I carried it in my pocket. And as the result of these actions of the mandala, all these days I feel positive changes in me due to this action of mandala, especially when I hold the button in my hand. And today, the keys of sacred knowledge told me that the mandala represents a great help from cosmos to human civilization on its path to paradise. And that mandala has 13 layers of the aura. It has 13 layers of aura in which the energies or 13 dimensions of creation are built in. The effects of the mandala on a person is multiply. It help in harmonizing the way of thinking of person with the will of the Creator. Then it help person and guide him through spiritual development. And it increase the functioning of the nervous system, of the level of the nervous system of the person. And mandala of Ljubiša Stojanović and the spiritual energies remove damages in the human aura, damages that are the consequences of negative thoughts and stresses. So all these days I'm feeling better, and there is some new element in my feelings due to this creation of mandala. We'll see how it further goes, but it's very positive experience of mandala. Borisov said he felt peace inside. Okay, excellent. Yes, me too, I'm feeling peace these days. And some kind of balanced emotions. Okay, now we will do together a prayer to the energy of Ljubisha Stojanovic. So, as you know, Ljubisha Stojanovic received all these sacred knowledge about spiritual energies, creator, and all other sacred knowledge that he published in his books, and he was teaching that sacred knowledge in his seminars, Path to Enlightenment. The seminars was held in for 25 years in different cities in Serbia, and sometimes in sometime in America. When Ljubisha passed away, he became a very powerful energy structure, energy center, and which have strong, which can strong help people in their development and other issues. So we will ask the energy of Ljubisha to harmonize the thoughts of all people on the world with the will of the Creator. So the prayer will be, I ask the energy of Ljubisha to harmonize the thoughts of all people in the world with the will of the Creator. So we will do it together. So close your eyes and say a prayer in yourself. So please open your eyes. If you felt something during this prayer, please write it down. I am feeling better now, and I feel more connected with the true me, and I feel freshness in my head, and at the end of the prayer I said that it was great. The prayer, they mean prayer, and they congratulate me for doing this seminar and for teaching this sacred knowledge. So Borisov felt heat. Oh, very nice. Thank you. So that will be all. Thank you for watching this seminar, and I hope you enjoyed, and you can do a prayer, this prayer to Lyubisha, to harmonize the thoughts with the will of the Creator, your own thoughts, and also the thoughts of the people on the entire planet. So Borisov said that he felt freshness too. Excellent. So again, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.